Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I am going to be working on my wellness spread for the week of July 7th to the 13th. I am going to use these super adorable stickers from Kiwi Kraftz Co. I got this whole bundle, so there is a good amount of stickers in here. So this is Sunny Day Reset, and then we have Sunny Day Reset 2. And then I brought in all the dolls just to see which one I wanted. So this is one sheet of them. This is the second one. And this is the third one. So I like how we get, you know, just a variety of shades of dolls. And then we have the reset journaling bits. We have the washi strips. And then we have our function. So I really love Kiwi Kraftz Co. I love how she literally gives us all of that. It's so easy to plan. And then for quotes, I'm going to be using I Am Perfectly Imperfect quotes by Mojo Jojo Plants, and you can use code Rosalina10 over at Mojo Jojo Plants, and that will save you 10%. And I will have my affiliate link in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you are, you know, unfamiliar with how I do my wellness, I like to get 7 boxes to track my mental health on this side. Different sizes. Sometimes it's just as simple as, you know, anxiety-free day or major anxiety, or sometimes I get a little bit more in depth. And then I like to have a self-care, like some bullet points for self-care. And then on this side, I track my coffee, I track my dinner, and I track like movement or productivity. So that's how I like to do it. And I really love all these stickers, so I'm just gonna like kind of lay them out just so I can kind of see exactly what it is. Okay, so these are gonna be the dolls, and then I have the scraps. I definitely want to like take advantage of like the scraps and washies. I think they are so pretty, and I've been playing with washi a lot, and I've been really liking to like layer my washi, double them. So I kind of want to do that today. I just have to see how I want to do it. Last week, was it last week or was it the week before that? I had like washi like here, and I really liked doing that. What if I put like a washi strip section there and like a washi strip section there? That might be kind of fun to do because I really do want to incorporate these. So let's take this one here. I literally just got done cutting these before I filmed the video. I had a majority of them filled out, but I needed the washi strips and the journaling bits to be printed before I did this. So I'm like, I want to get this printed. Let's turn this over so I can get as best as possible. So we'll get this here. Okay. Oh, there's the train. It's been a while since the train has made an appearance in my videos. I film at nighttime. It's just the best time for me right now until my daughter goes to school. So since I film at nighttime, maybe I'll just use it for one side, and then the train always comes around this time. So, and the train is pretty far away from me, but it sounds like it's right next to me, even though it's not. I think I will probably take, let's do this one, and then for here I'll do those two. I think that will work. And like I said, I like to kind of gap them just a little bit. I think I'm going to white out this little box here just so they don't, it's not just kind of like in between the gap, but I'll try to keep the gap small, just small enough. Okay, is that straight? I think so. I think that's as straight as I can probably get it. Okay. I was going to trust my own cut freehand, but yeah, negative. Okay, that is cute. Let's get this here. I should not be holding this knife this way because I'm a clumsy girl. Okay, so we'll get that there, and then let's go ahead and kind of have that same type of cluster. So let's see, do I want to do this one or do I want to do a grid? I kind of want to do a grid actually. Let's do, I feel like this one will pop more. So maybe we'll do this one. And we'll get this all the way here. Okay. All right. And then let's bring in this one. And again, just a tiny gap. Nothing too crazy. I want the gap to kind of be close to that one. I don't know if it will be, but okay. I don't know if that's straight, but we're gonna rock and roll with it because I don't know. Okay, so that's pretty good for the strips. And let's see, I kind of want to bring these in. I know I should get into, like, you know, the important stuff, but I really want to bring in one of these. Maybe I can bring one of those somewhere eventually, but okay. Should I bring in boxes? Yes, let me bring in boxes before I get too off track. So let's see what I can do. And I think I'll go ahead and bring in one of these, the big ones. This will take up 2 days for me. I like to bring in these and have 2 days. I kind of really do like that. Typically I have them this way, and I still could, or should I have it more up? If I have it up, I could do Monday, Tuesday, and still write that way. Let's do it this way. And we'll get them this one about here. Hopefully that went down straight. Okay. And then let's take another big box. And when I do printables, I like to print multiple of the same one in case I need more. So I might do that. We'll see. You know what? Maybe I'll get this here and then bring some small ones in between. So in case I need more boxes, I'll just go ahead and get my next set. Okay, and I'm going to, let's get one here. Like that. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's do a Friday or any day. It doesn't really matter, but then let's bring in some of these small ones. Then we'll do maybe I can bring something in between there. So what if I cover up that like notes with this box? Okay, so do that, and then let's bring in one more. This one, I can get there. What would I put if I had something there? Or I could bring one like down here, but that is pretty far off. Let's just do one here. Just kind of make it interesting. I need to switch this out. I say this probably every single video, but I can't waste product. Okay, and then we'll get this one about there. Okay. All right, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I think that should be good. And then I want to get my self-care list. I'll need to get that in before I kind of abandon that idea. So maybe I can get here. We can do, I feel like I can bring in, let's do a orange header box. And let's do one here. And then I will just bring in 7 bullet points of both colors. Like I said, this is my self-care list. So I will go ahead and bring these in. Okay, so there are all 7 of them. So I still have plenty of room to decorate. And I want to bring in at least one of these dolls, at least one of them. Let's see, what if I brought her? She's going to kind of go on that washi, but I don't really mind that. It can be like her background. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, pretty. All right, so I don't know if I'll have room for another doll. So I think for now I'm gonna put the dolls away and let's see what else I can bring. I know I'm gonna want to bring some quotes as well, so I need to kind of keep that in mind. Ooh, right here is fun. Here's fun too. I do like here. I think right there would be really fun. I think that's probably the best place. I think, like, it looks like it's on top of her, but I think the washi kind of breaking it up makes it a little better. The washi in between them doesn't look like it's sitting on top of her head too much. Okay, so that's good. All right, and I really like these pajamas, but I don't think, I mean, they're kind of big, but the last time I used these Kiwi Kraftz Co stickers in my wellness, I made it work. I don't know how I did, but I did. So see, I like the idea of it being here, but I would have to move that box. But I do like it. I mean, I can try to move the box more down. I can try. I think I'm gonna cut some of the offset on, I guess, kind of all around. I don't want it to really touch any of the boxes, but I want to get it as close as I can. And then I will cut off this so it doesn't really cut in between. See, I could get this like right here. I liked how the boxes were before that, but I really wanted to bring that in, so I will always try to find a way. And let's get this cut. All right, super cute. Then we do have some of these scraps. See, I kind of like this one because it's a different pattern. Let's just get some here. I feel like some can go in that area. I really want to bring that cat in, but I don't think I'll have enough space. Actually, these have like pillows, so I'll use the stuff from here. Let's see, will these pillows be too big for this section? It might. It might. What if I put pillows here? That might work. Should we put the pillows up here? And maybe have, I'm getting sidetracked here. Have something behind it. So let's see, can I use any of this? If not, I can use like a washi strip, but I really wanted to use these like journaling bits. Let's kind of get this like at a weird angle. And we'll get this like right here. And maybe I could put something up there because I wanted to have a background. Oh no, I just ripped my page. Oh my goodness. Okay. I wanted to have a background and I feel like that one is just so pretty. And I'll put something over it. How in the world did that happen? I don't know. I'm gonna have to put something there just to kind of keep that page together. So, how in the world? Okay, let's do, I don't know, should we do like these, how about this face mask? Like that. I know it kind of looks a little random, but I think it's the positioning of how I did that, but I really wanted those there, so we are going to let them be. And now I'm gonna go to quotes. I know I'm all over the place. I am all over the place. I really like this book because it's like, it does have some self-care stickers in here, so I really wanted to incorporate these. Self-care oak cloth, that's pretty good. That would fit here, and then maybe I can bring a little decorative element by it, around it, something of that sort. I would like the candles, but I think the candles are a little too big. How about, is this like a, I forgot, is it like a gua sha? Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. That's what it looks like. I could kind of lift up this box, kind of get this under. I just don't know if it'll still look like a scrunchie if I have it under. Kinda, right? Yeah, let's say it does. Let's just say it does. Okay. And I really want to bring in these books. I can't put too much deco on this side, so that's why I'm really trying to bring a lot on this side. I really like that there, but I don't have that much room, so I will stick this here right next to her. Maybe I'll put something small there. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on here. I'm gonna come to this side, put my boxes down, see what I can get, and then kind of go from there. So I really like that cat, but that cat is pretty big, so I don't think I'll be able to bring him in without cutting him, and I don't want to cut his body, so. Okay, let's see. Should I bring in some more washi on this side? Maybe not as much, but maybe just a little bit. Maybe like 2 little strips. Maybe I could do like 1 from each. So maybe like that polka dot with that floral, right? Just so I don't have to go into a new one. They're not the same size, but I think that'll be okay because I can put something like decorative there. Oh, that'll take up a lot of space, actually. I mean, I could do the same one. I just don't want to do anything thicker, so we'll just go ahead and do the same one as the top because they are the same length. And I might just have to put some boxes over these, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so that's good. Maybe I can cover that little section with like maybe a phone. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna cut the phone. I want it angled, so I'm not the best at angling stuff. Yeah, that was not how I wanted it, but that's okay. Get the phone there, and then I can still bring boxes. I'm sure I'll still be fine. Okay. Then, I know I said I was gonna do boxes and then I got to deco. How funny, huh? Not really, because that's just, you know, how I am. So what I'm gonna do is I go in with, if I do bullet points on this side, which I actually prefer to do bullet points, I'll get 3 bullet points on these, and then I will get boxes on the rest. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 bullet points down. So we'll get that one, and I have more orange bullet points, so I need to keep that in mind. I'm just gonna get them, all the bullet points down first before I just jump into my boxes. Actually, I gapped that too much. I want to keep the gapping about the same. There we go. Then I'll bring bullet points for Tuesday. Like I said, I'm gonna do more orange than the yellow because I don't have much yellow left. Then we'll do another orange. Then for Wednesday, I will do two boxes, right? I'm gonna try to kind of do something different with the boxes. I always do like the same things, so I want to do something a little different if possible. So here I will bring in 2 boxes, and then I will bring a bullet point. Let's do orange. So I have one thing, and then one thing. This side, let's do the same. Yeah, let's do that same concept. So let's take this orange. Let's get this one here. Then let's do a yellow here. And then I think we can do one of these bullet points. I think we'll be okay. Do a yellow bullet point. And then Friday, let's see, what if I kind of got this here. I know it's going to cut into there, into Wednesday's box, but this box will just look different. This is going to be my statement day, Friday. And then I'll bring in an orange bullet point. So this will actually be able to cover 2 of whatever I need there. Okay, we just made like a little design, I guess. And then I will do, let's do bullet points and 2 of those little box clusters again. I think that'll be good. See, this is why I don't switch it up with my boxes. I typically have like the same routine every week with my boxes because I know it works for me. But I'm switching it up on myself, and now I'm confusing myself. That's right, I wanted to have something here. I mean, I could just tape it, or let's see. Maybe if I have something skinny enough. I haven't even touched anything from this sheet. Okay, it's going to cut into, the punches will cut through them, but you know what? I am working with what I can, so we're going to just let it be and kind of hope for the best. Okay, and that's that. And then let's bring in some boxes and we're good to go. We will be good to go. So we'll get this box there, and they're all pretty gapped pretty much. So let's do this one there, and I will put my bullet point here just to kind of have it different from those. So I will do a yellow bullet point because I feel like I do have a lot of the oranges, but I did that on purpose. So what did I say I was gonna put it here? Huh? Yeah. Okay, bullet point there. All right, that was a doozy. I am not switching up how I do my boxes anymore. So I can definitely get some deco here. I don't do too much, so I can definitely put something on that side. And let's see, this cup of joy is cute. Can do that. That's really cute. And I'm gonna cut it so it sits on the box. All right, so we'll get it here. Cup of joy. Then I do have this cup here that I think I'll go ahead and put here. I think I will kind of have it going like that since I have that one kind of, you know, slanted, just to keep that balance, because I have a lot of them straight, but then I have some slanted. So trying to kind of keep that. We have these vitamins. I can get the vitamins there. All right, let's get vitamins right here. I really like this one. It might be a little big, but it's super cute. Yeah, I'm actually going to bring this one here. I was gonna try to cut it beforehand, but yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set it down and then kind of cut where I know for a fact that I need to cut it, just to kind of bring a little bit more of this brown in too. Okay. All right. That should be good. All right, and I didn't bring a quote in on this side. I'm just realizing that. I don't know if I can. Let's see. How about we just take like one of these hashtags? I like to use those sometimes when I feel like I need something, but I don't have enough room for it. So how about we get it up here? I think I like up there. Not selfish. I think that is super, super cute. All right, I think I'm wrapping up on the deco. I think I have to. I don't think I really have a choice. I really like that journal, but I don't have enough room for it, unfortunately. Let's bring in like this clip. That's super cute. Okay, I need to get some dates for this side. I think I'm going to take Date the Dates by Mojo Jojo Plans. I was going to see if I could bring in color, but I think just to kind of tie in the dark quotes, I think I should probably stick with this. And this font is very similar to this. Obviously, I use this one pretty often. It's my favorite one, but we're gonna go ahead and use it today because I like to use them. So I'm just gonna get these all dated. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and redate July 2 since everything else is so bold on this side. I think that will kind of help make it, you know, look a little bit more balanced. I forgot, I wanted to bring in a little bit more of these. I'm telling you guys, I just can never stop. I can't, I can't, it's too hard. Let's just do a little bit. I feel like it looks a little empty right here anyways. So let's do a little bit of this there. I think this one is probably the best one because it doesn't have too much print on it. And I could get the rest of it down here. Just kind of finishing that off, right? Finish that scrap. Now I kind of want to put a little bit up there. I can't stop, you guys. I can't. I know, I should. I know. I know. I just can't. The stickers are just too good. What if I get some up here? That would be cute. Okay. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. And then I'm stopping. And then that's it. I cannot anymore. I cannot. Let's get this under here. Like that. Like that. Yeah, I think that is cute. Just brings more to the spread. The more the merrier. That's my mindset when it comes to some stickers. And of course, here I am going again for a little bit more because I feel like something can come down here, fill that empty spot. Since I can't really put too much deco, I might as well put something there, right? Okay. I am stopping myself, you guys. This is so crazy. All right, so this was using Kiwi Kraftz Co. Sunny Day Reset. And then for dates, I use Date the Dates by Mojo Jojo Plans, and quotes, I use I Am Perfectly and Perfect. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you liked this spread. Let me get my desk clean. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.